Smells like Dirty Diana. Smells like success. Smells like Instagram gurus. Smells like a fresh Instagram guru to me. We starting? What's up, watch trading fam? Cal Knight here with a fresh take on how to show you some amazing stuff. I'm going to convince you by the end of this video. That's starting with $800. That's what this is, small bills, $800. You can count for yourself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $800 only. In 5 trades, I can show you how to get this coveted Rolex GMT Master 2. Bought straight from an authorized dealer at $9,700. Yes, that's tricky, but we'll get to that towards the end of the video. All right, so let's take a look at the board. I'm gonna show you how in 5 trades with only $800, you can pick up a brand new Rolex GMT Master 2 Batman. All right, let's get after it. Let me show you. All right, guys, as promised, I'm gonna show you how to get the coveted GMT Master 2 Batman in 5 trades or less with $800. These are some of the watches that I would go out and buy pre-owned at these target prices and how I would sell these watches. I've done this before, and thousands of members in Watch Trading Academy have done it as well. So if you don't believe me, I'm gonna prove you wrong. First and foremost, starting with $800, I would go after something like a Bell & Ross. Bell & Ross is a French company. They've been around for quite some time. They are the square case luxury timepiece. There's a bunch of options actually you can get in the under $1,000 range in terms of luxury watches that hold value. You may just not know what are appropriate ones to go for. So you can actually negotiate, go out on eBay, Chrono24, and get that watch for less than $1,000. Many times I've gotten it for less than $1,000. I would buy it at $800 and I'd sell it at $1,500. Okay, so in the first trade, we're buying this watch, we're selling it for $1,500, we're making $700 profit. Trade 2, Omega Speedmaster Reduced. So that's the 39mm Omega Speedmaster, a very popular model from the Omega line, but the smaller version, not the 42mm Moonwatch Professional. Very easy to pick one up in the mid 1K range. So with those profits that we basically acquired from the first trade, we're gonna go out and buy another trade at around $1,500, sell it to a retail buyer on the market, on eBay, Chrono24, or other Facebook forums offline like Watch You Seek, the Rolex forum, and sell it for $2,400. Very, very easy to do, not very hard. $900 profit on that second trade. Now we have $2,400 as our base capital that we are working with. So as the third trade, I would start moving to something like a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage chronograph. If you haven't seen those in the market, they're beautiful for Breitling. You can get them on the mesh bracelet, you can get them on a leather strap, and the chronograph is a little bit of a premium over the non-chronograph. So if you can find one and negotiate one for $2,200, it's very, very viable. You could do really well with that. You can pay a little bit more if you'd like, but the intent would be to get out around the low to mid 3K range, take yourself a nice little $1,000 profit now. So you're actually doing pretty well, right? You're almost at 3K in profits, and you're at $3,000 in your base capital that you're working with in order to get on to your fourth trade. Next, I would go for JAEGER LECOULTRE, for y'all that don't know how to say it right. All you ingrates, JAEGER LECOULTRE, Polaris, right? I would buy that at $3,400. Now, some of you may know the market and say, that's pretty interesting. How would you get a JLC Polaris, like a blue dial, for $3,400? It just depends on which model you're going for, and it depends on who you're approaching. There's a lot of private sellers out there who have these watches that they bought from an authorized dealer and they want to move on from it, and it's a really nice piece. So you can definitely score that at a good price, sell it for something like $5,600, make yourself a nice $2,200 profit. Right there, you did really well. It might take you a little while to resell it, but that's okay. Next trade I would do, HUBLOT Big Bang, 44mm chronograph. 44mm is by far the best and most popular watch from HUBLOT. I would go for the carbon fiber pattern dial with the steel bezel, or maybe the ceramic bezel. And you can pick these up at high 5K range as long as you reach out to the right types of sellers. Resell it in the 7K range, make yourself another $2,000 profit. All right, guys? So now we're sitting on 7,500 bucks. And we got one trade left, right? Buy something like a ULYSSE NARDIN, MAXI Marine Diver in gold. That's probably the best bang for the buck under 10K. You can even pay a little bit more than 7,500 for those pieces. They're the all gold case, sport rubber strap, something like that. There's a million options of watches you can buy that aren't ULYSSE NARDIN if you like something like Panerai, but you can easily pick that up for a mid to high 7K range and sell it for 10 or above when you go to resell it. Beautiful watch, originally MSRP'd for something like 20, 30K, and it feels like it on the wrist. So a lot of people don't know that, and you're like, wait, you can pick up a $30,000 watch for under $10,000, absolutely. Resell that, you got $10,300 in your bank, starting from $800, and guess what? Now you can go to an authorized dealer and try to get that coveted GMT Batman, GMT Master 2. How you get that from an authorized dealer is a different story and something that I'm gonna break down and show you, because wait lists are fucking fake. There's no such thing. They have these models and allocations, you just need to know how to work those, and I can get access to something like a GMT Master 2 Pepsi Batman at any given point in time, or you can just go buy one on the pre-owned market and pay a little bit more. Or if you don't wanna deal with authorized dealers, you can go source one online, negotiate a deal, and do a few more trades to get there, because you're not too far off. I think with an extra 6 grand, you can go buy one on the pre-owned market, okay? So this is how we execute things step by step, going out there, getting these pre-owned watches at the right price, and making sure we're close to bottom cash value. Very easy to scale this up from $800, and I think almost all of us can pull together that kind of money, all right? So there you have it, guys. Showed you how in very minimal trades, starting with $800, you can get the coveted GMT Master 2 Batman. And if you like this information, you want to learn more on how to execute, I highly recommend you join Watch Trading Academy. Like, share, subscribe below. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to actually continue on your trades to get this gold Submariner, and or if you want, presidential. Old school Wall Street, am I right? We're not animals here. Stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, and keep it crispy.